Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get started? Well, you'll be very excited because our first topic is all about the money. Who wants to make some money? Come on, be serious now. Who wants to make some money? Aptly themed Money for Honey. What is it? Honey for Money. Money for Honey is the title of our very first panel discussion. And we often struggle with this dilemma. Is social media paid or free? What would you like it to be? Guys, what would you like social media to be? Paid or free? What was that again? All those people who are advertisers on social media, please take note. We want you to continue advertising on social media so the rest of us can use it for free. I would like to introduce you to our moderator, who will be the man to introduce this stellar cast of speakers that we have. He's also going to be speaking himself, but I just have the honor of introducing him to you. Now, he says he's 25, and I totally agree that he's 25 because he's got the same dashing hairstyle as I do. He's here to introduce to you the term called pragmatic advertising. Now, this basically allows advertisers to buy individuals one at a time based on what the advertisers think the value of that individual is. So, ladies and gentlemen, the rest of his bio is with you. So please help me welcome the founder and executive director of Brand Screen. A round of applause for Julian Toh.
Thank you all. Good morning. Now I'm going to invite the three panelists up first because we're ready to go. So if you guys can come up and join me on stage, I think we'll just get straight into the panel. Sound good? All right. Hey, this is amazing. This whole gathering is really incredible. We were remarking to each other as the flying guests, international guests, that Malaysia and the organizers and the leaders of this industry here really must be very determined to get Malaysia to the top of the world ranking in terms of the way that you guys do social media. It's a really impressive event, and you can just see the commitment, you can see the professionalism coming out so clearly. So well done. Can we give everyone a round of applause, because that really is it. To fly in here and see this is something very special. We've got a panel today with three very distinguished speakers.
And I'll go down into details in my session. So using this model, I've worked with a couple of companies and measure the return on investment. One example that I work with is JobStreet, being a job search website. They wanted to have more brand loyalty. And using the exact framework that I've shared with you, we just picked 3 KPIs from that framework, and they are able to see whether or not their brand loyalty has actually increased, their user stickiness, their usability of their site has increased. The next one is home fix. It's pretty common throughout Malaysia as well, more common in Singapore. You see it almost every other mall in Singapore. They are in the business of retail. I think they have about 24, coming 25 retail outlets. And what we do with them is to really drive traffic and footfall into their brick and mortar stores. And for that, we can also measure actual walk-ins to the store, and how do I actually credit that walk-in from social media. That can also be measured. Another one of our very favorite clients, Waco. They are a lingerie company, and we've helped them to save over $3.6 million of marketing expenses through social media. And this, my friends, is the social media ROI framework. And I'll go through just 3 parts of it today because we've got very limited time. The first is awareness. So awareness, the very basic form of awareness, of getting awareness out there, like what you see on the screen. You could buy bus advertisements or billboards, which is very common in Malaysia, or you could buy advertisements in the train stations and so on. These are just traditional methods of us as companies where we want to get the word out, the brand out. We just buy ads in these places. So how do I measure the same effect if I were to buy an ad on Facebook, for example? How do I know whether I'm getting my returns in the awareness stage? That means in the DECMA model, people actually are aware of your brand. So the very first way is, of course, to measure it through the number of Facebook likes. Right? Because when someone likes your page, when they get connected with you, or they follow you on Twitter, or they subscribe to your YouTube channel, effectively what they're giving you as a brand is that they're giving you access to their newsfeed. It's very similar to someone giving you their email address or phone number, where you'd be able to contact them and give them more information. But on social media, again, to reach out to them is an entire different approach. So there's Facebook likes. The other way of measuring it is reach. So if how many of you, just by show of hands here, manage your own Facebook page? Show of hands? All right, great.